Choppers a throwaway. Hustle the overweight. That's why they follow me, huh? They think I know the way. Cause I took control of things. Ballin' the solo way. And if you pattern my trend, I make you my protege. Lost in that soldier race.
Everybody, this is Jason Matthews. Right now, I'm getting numerous amount of clients and people asking me on how much money they should put down on a home. Right now, this is a very interesting times. Some people want to put 20% down. I'm seeing a lot because they want their mortgage payment to be so high. But then some people think about putting 5% down. So let's really go dive a little bit deeper on which one where interest rates are, why you should put your money a certain percentage down, and I'll give you the pros and cons of my theory and thoughts. So right now, in July 20th, and this is all by Mortgage News Daily, you can look up the reports, it's on there. But in July 20th, in the middle of COVID, interest rates for the national average was below 3%. Now, if you look at the mortgage rates right now, today is March 30th, 2022, the average 30-year interest rate went for 4.95. So over less than 2 years, interest rates has went up more than 2%. We also see that we have inflation, which we have not seen before. And the Federal Reserve has announced that every single time they're meeting, remember the Federal Reserve is the most powerful people in the world, as they have the power to print money, so they're going to continue to raise interest rates. And as interest rates go up, the cost to service that debt, since they announced the interest rates printing, is going to go up every time. So your mortgage interest rates are going to go up. So with that being said is this. If interest rates going to be going up, that means that if we put down more money, it's going to cost us more money to borrow that money back out of our home to service that debt. So the best thing I'm recommending right now is don't put down 20%, but to put low as possible, as 5%. But a lot of people say, hey, Jason, you know what? If I put down 5% compared to 20%, my mortgage is going to be so much higher, and I don't want to pay that amount for my mortgage. My counter of that is this. Hey, put down 5%. One thing is you have the flexibility. So let's say you lose your job. Let's say you go on hard times. You still have that money in the saving to pay that mortgage. Also, that 5%, if you put down 5%, the difference between the 5 and the 20%, you can use that money and have that money in a conservative asset that could grow. And while that money is growing, you can pull out the interest rate to pay the difference compared to the 5% to 20%. That means you're not coming out of pocket. It's just interest here, going here. So instead of putting $5,000, say down on a home, compared to paying $100,000, you're only putting $5,000. Use that $95,000 difference. Put that money into a conservative investment that give you 5-6%. Have that money now pay the difference of the mortgage compared to you only putting 5% down. But the biggest thing I always say is, yes, one, you get the flexibility. Two is you can also put that money somewhere else to pay off the mortgage faster. So even if you're doing a 30-year mortgage, you could put it in there and get 15 years. Also, if you ever want to pull out that money for college to fix up your house, now it's going to cost you more to service that debt. Because today, you might get the 4.95, but hey, 5, 10, 20 years from now, or even say a couple years from now, it might be 5, 6, or 7 years. When we have increases in interest rates, they usually don't drop down, especially times of inflation, which we have not seen for 40 years. Now, if you have any other questions, you have any other comments, you want to have this conversation, or you would like to sit down for a good discussion and a cup of coffee, reach out to me. Call me, 510-229-7608, or email me at matthewsfinancial@gmail.com. Hope everybody have a good day. You want to make sure you're better knowledgeable now about money and finances more than ever, because we usually just throw everything on the wall, but that's no longer going to stick anymore. Hope everybody have a good day.